Hey there! Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Well, I guess everything I do is a little bit different compared to the last thing I did. I don't post the same video twice. But today I am going to be driving up one of the steepest interstates in the state of California. It is Interstate 8 if you're wondering, and I'm going to be going on it from San Diego, which is where I am right now, to El Centro, which is where I'm heading. Actually, I just said I'm heading to El Centro twice. I am lost as well, by the way. I have no idea how to even get to the freeway. As you see, I have 67 miles per gallon. That is from my drive so far on the way here. That is copyrighted music playing in the background. Please turn off. Let me just turn the whole radio off, actually. And I need to move to the left. Okay, so GPS, where are we going? I don't know. It says turn right onto Kurt Street. I don't know where Kurt Street is. I'm assuming this is Kurt Street. Yeah, it wants me to go pretty much straight, it seems. Me confused. Oh, the Subaru bottomed out. That is not good. Either way, welcome to California. Either way, yeah, like I said, I am going to be driving the 2024 Mitsubishi Mirage up Interstate 8. It goes to about 4,500 feet above sea level. That is by far not the highest interstate in the state. If I'm not mistaken, that is Interstate either 10, not 10, my bad. It's either Interstate 5 in the Grapevine, or Interstate 15 in the Cajon Pass. If I'm not mistaken, they are slightly higher elevation, but this is, one way or another, a pretty steep incline. I guess they're there so I can pull out. I guess, I don't know. I have no idea how this intersection works. Oh, can't give it too much throttle. There we go. Yeah, this intersection is very confusing. I'm assuming that is what I am supposed to be doing. Yeah, that is. Okay, and then we go straight and get on Interstate 8 to El Centro, I think. I'm not positive. I am, again, extremely lost. I'm not allowed to change lanes in an intersection. I have to wait. Now I can change lanes. Alright, so let's get on Interstate 8. And we're starting at 66 miles per gallon, and we'll probably be ending around 66 miles per gallon because we're going to be going up 4,000 feet, actually over 4,000, and then we're going to be going down about 4,000 feet. The way we're going today is a more gradual, what is it called? More gradual incline. There is a steeper way, which is the other way. It's pretty much a solid 6% grade all the way up. The way I'm going is a more gradual grade, but it is 6% at times, which is the steepest you're allowed on the interstate. But again, it's not that the entire time. It's just sometimes steep, sometimes not. I've been on it this way once. It's a nice drive. That's about all I can say about it. There's not really much to it. Yeah, driving around the city is not something I'm too good at. That intersection I was on earlier was kind of odd. I don't know if I should have done what I did or not. I don't know. No idea. What's your thought? My camera is like, do you see it? I don't even know what to say about it. Holy smokes. It's like flying all over the place. What is it doing? My camera's not shaking. It's completely still, and it's, I don't even know. Alright, I pressed the off button and the on button again, so we are back to recording. Maybe it will not completely break. I have never seen the camera break like that before, by the way. That's a first. Either way, yeah, we just need to continue on this road for a rather long period of time, and we will reach our destination. What is that vehicle to my right? Do you see that? Is that a Toyota Miri? Not Miri. What is the word? Lucid Air. Oh, is that a Toyota Lucid Air? I think it might be. I don't know. Maybe not. The Interstate 8 junction is in 1 mile. That's not Interstate 8, that is Interstate 805. Okay. I wonder what 805 stands for. Does 805 connect to the 8 and the 5? Maybe? I don't know. Is that exactly what it stands for, and I just have no idea? By the way, I have been on extremely steep interstates in Nevada that are, well, not steeper, they cannot be steeper, but they were higher elevation than this. When I say higher elevation, I mean they were 7,000 plus feet above sea level. And I was on California 395, which as well gets really high in elevation. It was up to, if I'm not mistaken, 8,000 feet in some spots. And the car with, well, I had around 800 pounds in the car when I was there. The car with 800 pounds in it, with the air conditioner on those hills, it wasn't really enthusiastic about it. It did it. It wasn't its favorite thing to do, though. Let's just say that. Like, how do I explain it? If you were full throttle, you could probably maintain 55, but cruise control only allows the car to go up to 4,500 RPM. And because we had the air conditioner on with all that weight, plus 7,000 to 8,000 feet above sea level, which is really, really high, by the way. That's higher than Flagstaff, Arizona, for context. That was not the car's favorite thing to do. 4,500 RPM was getting it around, give or take, 50 miles an hour. It wasn't quite able to maintain 55, but if you floored it, I mean, I'm sure it would go 60 or 65, but I don't want to go full throttle up a hill for a long period of time. But it did it, and it lives to tell the tale. Well, actually, a car can't talk, but what we're doing today compared to that is barely anything. But I still think it's a video-worthy video. I've never done a live commentate video while driving up a mountain, so, well, today we are. That's pretty much all it is. Warring Road. Fancy. I'm supposed to slow down to 35 miles an hour? I don't think so. Well, that corner over there said 20 miles an hour for the other off-ramp, and that sign says 35, so that must be applying to me. I'm not going to slow down to 35. I see no reason to slow down to 35. I think that sign is a mistake. Either that or I am mistaking it, which is highly likely. I'm good at mistaking things like that. That's a fast flying Tesla. I guess my lane, well, I can't get over to the right yet. There's an old Ford there. May I get over? I guess so. I don't like changing lanes close to somebody, but he wasn't slowing down or speeding up, so I guess that's fine. I don't know. I should get a 360-degree view camera someday. Oh, by the way, San Diego is starting off around sea level, if you don't know. So we are gaining 4,000 something feet. Or I told you the elevation at the top is 4,500 or something. But to get there, I still have to gain a lot of elevation. So I'm basically going from sea level, or realistically it was like 50 feet above sea level, all the way up here. Oh, that's a happy looking dog with his head out the window. Hopefully he doesn't jump out of the car. San Diego State University. Okay. I'm on the way out here to make a video, actually, on a rather interesting looking... Oh, no, it's not rather interesting looking at all. I want to make a video... Well, no, I don't really want to make a video on it, but I'm going to anyway. Not particularly a lot. I mean, I'm going to make a video on it, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a geologist. And it's not a fancy thing to look at, but okay, this trip is 3 videos. There's this video, but then the next video is a video on driving on, not driving, it has nothing to do with driving. The next video, okay, let me restart, my brain is not working. So, there is this video, we're driving up Interstate 8 and back down Interstate 8. But then I'm going to drive the entire length of California Highway 111. Okay, that's pretty interesting. But I'm also going to be driving to the... What is it called again? I'm driving to the Salton Sea Volcano. One of the only active volcanoes in California. And it's in the Salton Sea area. Like the bottom of the Salton Sea to be specific. And it's a very non-scenic volcano. There's a few little, I think the word is a fissure. There's a few little volcano hills, but it's not like it's that high on elevation. For context, the highest point of it is still like 192 feet below sea level. You heard that right. The highest point on that volcano is almost 200 feet. No, I'm wrong. 130 feet. My bad. It's like 130 feet below sea level. That is really far below sea level for a volcano that is fully on land. It's also one of the smallest volcanoes as well, which is pretty interesting. So I just find it rather interesting, especially because it's right near me, so I might as well make a video on it. I learned about the volcano, by the way, from a YouTube channel that I will not link in this video's description because I will not remember to. I'm sorry ahead of time. I just will not remember. Unless I'm actually hearing this while I'm editing the video, and then I might put it in there, but me being me, I might not. The channel I found out about the volcano is called Geology Hub. I highly recommend checking out his video if you like earthquakes, geology, weird rocks, volcanoes, and things like that. He is a geologist and a volcanoist. Well, he used the word volcanist, but I think the word volcanoist sounds better. But he makes almost daily videos. Actually, it might very well be daily videos on volcanoes, and he tries to make them on the shorter end, around 6 to 10 minutes roughly. Sometimes, but rarely, longer, usually shorter. So I recommend checking that out. I found out about a bunch of different volcanoes from that channel. There was another volcano I found out about actually today. Well, no, it wasn't today, but it was from him still. Please don't run into me. Honda decided to change lanes and almost run into me. But you could see them driving off to the right on that on-ramp, the black one. Oh well. Well, they slowed down before the car even sped up. Now here's a weird one. If you floor the accelerator like I did, that actually is slower than giving it not full throttle. Because when I give it full throttle, what's the word? It's either it unlocks the torque converter or it locks the torque converter. I don't remember which, but it basically hesitates for a second, which isn't quite ideal. So I need to get in the habit of not flooring it. Instead, I need to just give it a lot more throttle, just not full throttle, if that makes any sense. It's really busy here. I would like to get to the right lane, though there is a lane of cars to the right. And there's cars changing lanes all over the place. Oh, well, I guess I don't have to get to the right lane. The right lane is getting off. It's called El Cajon Boulevard. For some reason, you don't say the J. I would like to call it El Cajon, but no, it's El Cajon. Cajon! Yes. I don't know why. Do you see that mountain in front of us? Yeah, that's what we're climbing up. Well, that hillside. I don't know where the road is specifically on that hillside, but that's where we're heading. Somewhere up in those mountains. Mountains. I keep forgetting to check the transmission fluid and engine oil. My mama's calling. No, thank you. I just started recording. I don't know how she knows. When I start recording, she calls. I really have no idea how that works. It's like something about me recording makes her have an urge to call me. Yeah. I know it's completely unrelated, but I just find it's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's down to coincidence, but it's still pretty odd. I'm excited to get into the hills over here because it gets a lot less busy once I get out of wherever I am right now. I don't know where I am right now. El Cajon, I guess. Nishan. Airport next right. Well, I'm not going to the airport. Toyota. My lanes disappeared. Oh, there they are. Okay. Highway 67 to the right. Okay. What was I talking about again? Oh, volcanoes, yeah. So, the channel is called Geology Hub. I do highly recommend checking it out if you are into volcano-y type things and like how the ground works. He explains how volcanoes work on there. I don't normally try to promote channels on here, but that is one I do recommend checking out. Let's see. Why is my computer, my Google Chrome, not Google Chrome, Google is trying to just search up what I just said, and I don't know why. That is really weird. I'm sitting here talking and it's trying to search up stuff about volcanoes for some reason. And I never said the words hey or the words Google. I'm trying to distort how I said it right there so it wouldn't like activate again. I don't know why it does that. Here's a fun one. This mountain pass that we're going to be going over, well, we are actively going over it right now, but the mountain pass that we are going over, it actually, I don't want to use the word does, because that would make it sound like it does it a lot. It can get closed by too much snow. It actually happens from time to time where it snows too much on the pass and it closes. That is actually pretty weird to me because most of the roads in California, they don't have snow. So to have a road like this closed because of snow, it just seems really weird. Some parts of it might need snow chains in the winter instead. I don't know. I do know they do close it though from time to time, but it's rare. Some years they don't even have to close it. It's just like once every couple of years they have to close it for too much snow. I guess normally it just snows just a little bit, just barely enough to cause any kind of problem, and they just don't close it. It just snows like an inch, but the road just stays. What word? The road doesn't have snow stick to it as easy. So it could snow an inch, but the road itself might not have all that much snow. It might only have like a slight dusting on it, or none at all. That actually is pretty common. Did you notice that it's getting a little bit less busy now? As we keep on driving in this direction, it will actually get less busy than this. If you are from Arizona or Nevada, well, outside of Las Vegas, Nevada, just like Pahrump or, I don't know, Eureka, Austin, this is unheard of amounts of traffic. But if you're from there, this is really busy. If you're from Arizona, this is really busy. If you're from, I don't know, New Mexico, this is really busy. But compared to what we were in earlier, this feels a little bit less busy, which is nice. Shoulder closed ahead. That's a very long antenna on that black car. Is that what was it called? I've seen that on a couple other cars at some point. Is that called a CV radio or something? I saw a video of an old car that was sank under the water for years, and it had a very long antenna on it. And it had, they called it a CV radio on the inside. It was some sort of auction kind of channel. How the channel works, by the way, is they get cars, they either buy it from the customers or the cars get dropped off. Usually broken. They usually either fix it if it's really easy. If it's not worth fixing, they part it out, or if it's horrible, they crush it. Or after it's done being parted out, then they crush it. One of the three things happens, or four things happens. Getting less busy. I like this a little bit better than where we were earlier, that's for sure. We have that's an odd sounding motorcycle. It sounds kind of poofy, like it's poofing. P-O-O-F, not P-O-O-P. I mean P-O-O-F. It sounds like it's like poofing its way down the road. I like it. It's pretty interesting. But the sign said we have 97 miles left until we get to El Centro, California. I don't know why El Centro sounds like a food to me. It's gotten busy again. Once it gets less busy again, I'm going to grab I don't know what it is. There's something inside of the door panel, passenger door panel specifically, that's making a lot of rattling noises. Oh, by the way, we've made it to 1,000 feet above sea level, according to that sign that we just passed. Fancy. We have a lot of feet in elevation to gain. This is just the start. We're 20, not even, yeah, we're about 20% of the way there. Not 25, just 20. There we go, I just moved things around inside of the door panel, and that got rid of the rattling to a point. Not fully, but it's mostly gone. We are in, what is that? Alpine. Elevation 1,800. Well, I certainly don't feel like we gained 1,800 feet in elevation that fast. But I guess we have. Extra lock Mirage. Mirage. Oh, here's the first super steep hill coming up here, by the way. Extra lock Mirage. And we'll take the far right lane. This is usually meant for semi-trucks, but we're going the speed of a semi-truck. So we might as well take advantage of that. By the way, this is with the air conditioner off, but if we turn the air conditioner on, the RPM will go up, as you see. Air conditioner is on, we gained some RPM. It's hovering around 3,000. Turn the air conditioner off. We're hovering around less than 2,500. Extra lock Mitsubishi Mirage. Oh, yeah, by the way, it does get extremely windy here. That sign is not wrong. Like, when I say extremely windy, I mean below you across the road kind of windy, or alarmingly windy, or, well, you get the point, right? Wind. It winds here. Windy is like its middle name here or something, if a interstate could have a middle name. By the way, we are probably getting close to elevation 2,000. Or hopefully close to 2,000, or maybe we aren't, I don't know. But in like all fairness, we are getting really high into elevation, so we're probably getting close. Here, let's There. I got music to finally go. Sort of. There we go. Finally, music. $3,000 RPM almost. It's getting really steep. Turn the air conditioner on. It does get the RPM to go a lot higher. If we turn the headlights on, it probably goes up even more. No, not really. And again, turn the air conditioner off, and then it drops. I personally do not need the air conditioner on though, so I'm going to leave it off. Off means I get better gas mileage, although it's going down quite a bit. There we go, elevation 2000. By the way, it does not snow here. We are not high enough yet. I would like to change lanes to give them more room, but there is a Honda Civic passing me. There we go. And she's calling again, I bet.
Through the years, she lets me handle her financial stuff pretty much exclusively. She's learned.
how it's becoming less busy now. Although I don't think it's going to get much less busy from now on for the drive, sadly. I would like it to, but I don't think it will. Next services in 14 miles. Viewpoint, 1 mile. I never have taken the Viewpoint before. I don't think I'll take it today either. By the way, there is a huge bridge on this road. I don't remember the name of it specifically. Well, I do actually. I know the name of it. There's apparently well, I've seen videos on the bridge, and it does have a name, though it's a demonetization, age-restricting name. Basically, it has. How do I explain the name? Oh, Vista Point's closed. Elevation 3,000. We're over halfway there. We have 9% less power now. So the 0 to 60 time at this elevation is about 9% longer than at sea level, whatever that would be. So the name of it would be unaliving. You know the word unaliving, but some people do it, sort of. Sue something. Yeah, it's that word, bridge. And then there's a lot of Sue something, you know what, signs along the bridge. Sue something canceling. Yeah, not this bridge. Although, I'm sure this one probably also has that problem, sadly. RPM is going up higher now that we're gaining elevation rapidly, and also have less power up here. If I turn the air conditioner on, it might go above 3,000. Let's see. No, not quite. It's sitting around, very close to 3,000. You see it? So close to 3,000. But then if I turn it off, we're at actually very similar. I can't believe I'm passing a truck right now at 54 miles an hour. I mean, I can. That weighs a ton. If I had that much weight in the back of this car, I probably wouldn't be going over like 20 up the hill. So there's that. Because that probably is several thousand pounds inside the truck. Plus he's towing a vehicle. Gee, I don't know who. Plus they are towing a vehicle. That is a lot of weight. By the way, since we're on a, well, actually it leveled off slightly, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Never mind. I was going to say, since we're on a pretty steep hill, I'll go full throttle so you can see it has some power left in it. But we aren't that steep uphill right now, for one. And for two, we're only at 3,000 feet. So I still have a solid 70 horsepower maybe up here. Right? Maybe 69, I don't know. I know at 7,000 feet I have about 60 horsepower, so... No, 62 horsepower. So I don't know. I'll just wait until I'm a lot higher up in the elevations. Of work making a highway like that. You have to follow lots of different rules to make highways. You have to actually bend the road slightly, so when you're going around a corner you don't slide off. They have to do that a specific amount of degrees. They have to make sure they are not making the highway too steep either, which the limit's 6%. I hope I can change lanes. I can. There we go. Oh, elevation 4,000. We're almost at the top now, actually. And I feel like this truck is going to actually speed up. Sadly. Because we're going on a flat surface now, and then he's going downhill. Yep. Oh, his lane ended. There we go. I don't know where that bridge is that I was talking about. Oh, it's this one. Well, I don't know. Is it this one? Yeah, no, I think it's this one. Oh, Pine Creek Valley. And yeah, we are way high up if you look off the edge. This is a really, really high bridge. Like, extremely high. Like, oh, I don't know how many feet of a drop that is, but it's a lot. I wonder what the weight limit to that bridge is. Oh, there goes the truck. And I bet I'll be overtaking him in a moment on another hill. If I'm not mistaken, that road in front of me goes up to a place called Mount Laguna. I've been there before. I would like to go there again. Well, quite a few times in the near future when it starts snowing, hopefully. The last time I was there, actually, there was snow on the ground. Yeah, it's Sunrise Highway. It goes to Mount Laguna, if I'm not mistaken. Unless there's another highway around here that I'm thinking of, which is highly possible. It gains several thousand feet in elevation. I think it goes up to like 7,000 feet roughly. Uh-oh. U-Haul is pulling over. Hopefully they're doing all right. Well, they aren't smoking, so I guess they're doing good. As long as they aren't smoking, that's good, I think. Yeah, Laguna Mountain Recreation Area. Actually, I've been this way not once. I think I've been this way 2 or 3 times, actually. This is the 3rd time. We are back to 4,000 feet. We are at a summit of 4,055. Yuma is in 129 miles. We have 70 more miles until we get to El Centro, California. We're flying right now, 60 something miles per hour. Oh, it's getting windy. By the way, when they say gusty winds on this highway, they mean gusty winds, not just, oh, okay, it might, blow you around slightly. No, they mean like blow you across the road kind of gusty winds. All right, so just keep that in mind if you're driving along this highway. It can get enormously windy at times. I think today might be one of those days. It doesn't look windy, but I feel the car like rocking around a little bit, so we might be getting there. It's hot in here, it feels like. Yeah, it's 84 degrees. I don't know why. I feel extra hot today. Here, I'll leave it on the passenger seat. Let's see what it's going to say after a few minutes. 60 miles per gallon again, not bad. I heard there's a highway right near here, and let me look, what is it called again? It's California Highway 94. It goes down to like Campo, California, and it goes close to the border. And all in all, I heard it's a very scenic highway. I'd like to take it someday. Not today, though. We have a goal, and that is to reach that is a fast-moving van. That's not what I meant to say, though. I have a goal today, though, and that is to reach Cali Exo or something. Directions to Cali Exo, California.
Cali Education is 27 minutes from your location by car in light traffic.
Yeah, no, that's... no. Route to Cali Exo, California. Who knows how to pronounce it? I don't, for sure. Directions to Caleixo, California.
Calexico is 1 hour, 14 minutes from your location by car in light traffic.
Yeah, Calexico. I guess. I don't know. Sounds about right. Calexico! Those are weird-looking trees to the right, aren't they? I think they are. I find it interesting how everyone comes in clumps almost. Right now, there's literally nobody behind me. Like zero. I see 0 cars on the road behind me. Okay, now I see somebody. Well, they're like a mile away. Is that a Mazda Miata? I don't know what that is. A Mercedes. No. Ford? No, it's a Mercedes. Uh-oh. I mean, this is a good place to break down at least. It's all a big turnout area. Whee! That's a high RPM motorbike. Well, okay, I don't know. Compared to other bikes, I don't know if it's high RPM or not. I just mean it's running at a high RPM. High RPM compared to a car, I should specify. Because I know bikes tend to be screaming like that a lot, so that's just probably how they are. Just cruising at 7,000, 12,000 RPM down the road or whatever it's at. I'm sure it's not that high, probably just a muffler. I don't know. Motorcycles just kind of do that. The wind's blowing so good I don't even have to hold the steering wheel to change lanes. It'll just change for me. That's neat. the way, it is becoming winter time, so you can see all the trees there are turning orange. It's becoming winter, although it's 95 degrees in the car right now. Holy degreesness. Holy temperature. It's hot in here. Yeah. And I'm getting another call. Hello. I'm recording right now. Do you want to say hi to the video?
Hi, video. So what city are you in? Did you make it?
No, I haven't made it yet. I hit lots of traffic. I don't know where I am. I'm just on Interstate 8.
That's because it's Saturday. There's tons of traffic. You're going to sit in traffic all day.
No, I'm not now. I'm out of the city.
So you hit a bunch of traffic going down the 5 to the San Diego?
Yeah, why?
Yeah. Saturdays are not a good day to do these adventures. Sundays would be a lot better.
Okay. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I just want to make sure you're okay. You didn't answer my call or my text, so. Okay,
yeah,
honey.
I just started recording and literally called right that minute. It's like you know when I record.
Well, I wanted to give you enough time to get there. I didn't know you weren't anywhere near there. At that
Okay.
point, so.
No, I'm still not anywhere near there.
Okay, honey.
All right.
Bye. Be careful.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, video again. Yeah, so I can't believe how hot it is, but I guess I have to. Actually, temperature, what is it? It is, I'm pressing the button down here, 72 outside, and it's somehow 90 something in the car. Yeah, try to work that one out. I can. Oh, this is another epic bridge that we're on. Alright, I'm getting hot. I'm turning the air conditioner on to 78 degrees for the time being. I should have no issue keeping it at 78. I'm just going to turn the fan up as well. It's 99 degrees in here now. It's getting windy again. We'll stop for a moment. By the way, we are going up to maximum allowed grade right now. So let's go full throttle here so you can see what kind of power we have at 4,000 something feet above sea level. I didn't quite manage to do it good that time. Well, it looks like we're going to be getting steeper up here in a moment. I'm not giving it throttle right now. This is just cruise control for 3,500. Yeah, I'll do that one more time up here, but this time I'm going to do it right and not whatever I managed to do right there. My foot managed to not fully get onto the accelerator pedal like I planned on it. All right. Now I guess we can go full throttle once I get past the truck. Full throttle. As you can see, I mean, we're up to 65. We aren't at the speed limit yet. aren't at the speed limit yet. Holy smokes, that took a long time. I don't like that. I'm gonna let go of the throttle. That was worrying. I don't like holding it at that RPM for that long. Yeah, no, that's not what I like. I think we were at the top speed right there though. That was 70 miles an hour. It stopped accelerating. So now we know. Top speed up a hill at high elevation, 4,181 feet, is whatever we were just at. I'm sorry, car. You know, what is even more startling about that is what it was doing. It wasn't just sitting at 6,000. No, it was 6,000, then it would bog down, and then it would go to 6,000 again. That was probably the air conditioner compressor, actually. I don't know. But it's still alarming having a car sit at whatever RPM that was for that long. Do I baby the car a lot? Yes, but that still is alarming. I don't like that. So, there. We got to see what the 55 to 70 is in here. Car, are you okay? Here, I'll pet your dashboard. Good job, car. Is there any like warning lights on? No check engine light, no hot temperature light. How's the CVT? It probably doesn't exist anymore from that. Probably just it melted and we're just like driving off of fumes or something at this point. No, not really, but that got us down a solid 3 miles per gallon. Holy smokes. I know we're fine, okay? It's meant to do that, but it's still alarming. By the way, the reason why the music died is because I don't have cell service here. That's exactly why. Uh-oh, is that a Tesla pulled over to the side of the road? No, it's oh, well, right. I can't get over. Please don't hit me. They are going down the wrong, I guess that's the way to pass on the shoulder. That's alarming. I don't quite get it. I guess in California, we don't have a rule where you're supposed to move over for cars at the side of the road. It's a nice thing to do, but it's not a rule. So the XB probably didn't really know what I was doing, and that they didn't expect that I was going back into this lane, and that kind of startled them maybe. I don't know. Oh well. TK Divide, 4,140. Fancy. Transmission, are you doing all right down there from that? Hopefully you are. Holy smokes. Yeah, you really got your workout for today, didn't you? But the car can go 70 up the steepest allowed grade if you want it to. Is it a fan of it? No, but it can. Its happy spot is around, well, anywhere. Its happy spot is 55 miles an hour. But it can go 65, 70 miles an hour on flat ground with no issues for the most part. your gas mileage won't be the best. It will be about 45 to 50 miles per gallon at 65 to 70 miles per hour, but it will have an alright time doing it. Uphills like that, just stick to 55, maybe 60. It's, again, not a car intended for the freeway. It's a car that's kind of intended to be drove around the city and stuff like that. So going whatever we were doing up that hill there, it's just not its favorite thing to do. I think it might be able to maintain 70 on that hill at about 4,500 RPM. By the way, I also had the air conditioner on, which doesn't help. The air conditioner takes away a decent amount of power. So, without the air conditioner, probably 4,000 RPM on that hill. With the air conditioner, very well possible 4,500, maybe. I don't know. Somewhere up the road here, there is a brake checkpoint. If you don't know what a brake checkpoint is, you shouldn't be. No, I'm kidding. If you don't know what a brake checkpoint is, basically it's for the semi trucks, and what you do is you enter the brake checkpoint, you see if your brakes work, and can you stop on the brake check area? If so, good. Now, go down the hill and try not to lose your brakes. That's basically what it is. It's to make sure your brakes work before you go down this dangerous hill, pull into here and make sure you're able to stop. It's a safety thing, and that's not a bad idea. Now, I'm not going to do that. I haven't used my brakes, and I can come to a really slow speed on a 6% grade without brakes. I have a handbrake as well, and I just yanked on it slightly right now, and it's for a fact working. So if I lose my brakes, there's always the handbrake / e-brake / emergency brake / parking brake. But again, my regular brakes should have no problem. I probably won't really need to use them either. But then I have, what other brake is it? I don't remember. Me, I have no idea. Oh, but I also have sport mode, which will slow me down drastically if I'm going too fast down a hill. But I also have low gear, which I really don't like using, but I can use it if I need it. Do not put the car in low gear if you're over 55 miles an hour. If you do, it will likely over-rev the engine. Yes, this is a CVT, but that's basically driving with the torque converter only you're only using the torque converter. That's what low gear is. It gets the transmission really hot for one, and for two, it will happily take you to 7,000, 8,000 RPM if you're coasting down a hill and you engage low gear. So just don't do that unless you're under 55. Okay, really, I'd say under 50. Okay, just don't engage it. But if you lose your brakes and you're flying down the hill and you can't stop, Of course, try out sport mode, try out the handbrake / e-brake. If those don't work, or if they aren't strong enough, low gear is a good option. But the best thing to do is just not to need that. That's the best thing to do. I think I passed a sign that said brake check area. Now looking at the map, I don't think I've gotten there yet. It should be right around this corner. Rio Bend, 37-mile due drive. Okay. Down to 84 degrees in here. Maybe we actually have went through the whole maybe we already passed the brake check area, but then again, this isn't that steep of a downhill, so maybe we haven't yet. I don't know. We don't have internet, so we can't play music, sadly, through Spotify. We could play it. No, okay, I'm not using Spotify. I'm using YouTube for the music. One of my YouTube videos I had playing in the background. I can use Spotify, but I can't because, I can't. Okay, let me start over. I have no internet. I cannot use YouTube, which I was using. I also cannot use Spotify, specifically because Spotify requires internet. But if I did have internet, I still cannot use Spotify because of copyright reasons. All of the music on Spotify, from my knowledge, is copyright, meaning I cannot play their music and get monetized. And depending how nice or not nice the creator is, they could also take the video down, or take down or give me a strike on the channel, which is also not ideal. Let's avoid all that and just avoid it. Now, right now, I likely can use AM or FM radio with no issues. Sort of. I can probably use it. But the problem is, to use it, I can probably use it right now, but the problem is, it's also copyrighted. AM is copyrighted and FM is copyrighted, so it's just, for making a video, Spotify, AM, FM is not an option. That's alright. There's nobody behind me and nobody in front of me. That is a weird sight. That is a weird looking mountain in front of me. That's a big shoulder to the right. Bridge ices before road, so we're high enough up to where ice does exist. By the way, we definitely haven't got to the brake check area yet, because we flattened out here and likely it's up here before we make a descent. We're still high up, alright, and because we're still high up, well, we have a lot more to descend. Well, I guess that's kind of obvious. If we're high up, well, no, that's not really obvious. Never mind. I mean, if we're in Colorado, we're basically as low as we possibly could go, and we only have up in elevations to go. But here, we're going below sea level, so we're going to be losing elevation. By the way, it's 16% humidity in the car. 16, not 60, but 16. That's really low. But somewhere up here is the brake check area that I was talking about. Passenger cars do not need to use the brake check area. Only really semi-trucks are required to use it, but even then, I don't think they're actually required to use it. It's just recommended, I think. I don't know. I am unsure. Actually, we'll see what the sign says. Oh, it says strong winds. Well, never mind. Strong winds possible next 16 miles. Shell and Chevron. Well, they have neighbors. They're competing with each other. Who can have the most expensive gas, or cheapest gas, for that matter? I don't know. Subway! Toyota's getting off the freeway. They must be running out of gas. Unless there's something else to do out here. I do not think there's anything else to do out here, but there might be. Oh, there is a helicopter on top of the Chevron gas station. I think you probably saw it on camera. I'm pretty sure you did. That was pretty weird. By the way, as we go further this way, we get closer and closer to the desert. Inch by inch, we are getting closer to the desert. And that's why all the vegetation is disappearing. Back there is probably where it would snow more often than here. By the way, brake check area is in 2 miles, downgrade ahead. There we go. But as we go further this way, it'll be getting less rain and less rain and less rain. And if I'm not mistaken, on the way down the hill, we're going to pass a town called Ocatello Wells. Or wait, is that what it's called? Ocatello, or Ocotillo, or something. And that, is, if I'm not mistaken, is the least rainy town in California. Which is a pretty interesting fact for you right there. Brake check area is closed. I guess you don't have to use it then. Brake check area, next exit. Alright, so this is the brake check area that supposedly is closed. To me, it doesn't look closed, but what I guess you do, or can do, is go in there, see if your brakes work, and leave. That's literally the only use of that area, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, maybe not there's a building there, maybe there's actually a use for it. Runaway truck ramp is in 5 miles. So a runaway truck ramp, by the way, is if their brakes stop working, they'll go way too fast. All right? And I'll explain how the brakes can stop working, but the truck speed limit here is 55. Do you see that? 55, 55. Oh no, 35, my bad. 35 for the trucks, but 55 when towing. But I don't know. Is that? I don't know. Does that include pickups? That's also considered a truck. But in front of us, you see the desert to the left? Well, where the road's headed? Do you see the desert? Isn't that pretty awesome down there? I certainly think it is. Maximum 65. By the way, having the air conditioner on actually works as engine braking. A little bit. Not a lot, but it does actually actively slow the car down when going down the hill, which is pretty interesting. We've entered Imperial County line. We do not need to pass California smog emissions in Imperial County. But either way, what is a brake check? No, what is a runaway truck ramp for? So basically, actually, as you see here, 6% grade for the next how many miles? Let's just look here. Oh, it doesn't say how many miles. Strong winds possible for 12 miles. So how you can lose your brakes, by the way, is by using them too much. Oh, elevation 3,000. So if you use your brakes too much on a downhill grade, they can actually get really hot. And when they get hot, they can stop working, which is not good if you need your brakes to slow down. And a semi-truck, improperly using their gears, let's say they're only in, well, let's say they're in 12th gear, all right? That's not the gear to go down a hill. So they will get their brakes extremely hot, and then they very well can stop working, which is quite unsafe when you have 80,000 pounds behind you. Now, the whole vehicle weight is 80,000 pounds, not the trailer. The trailer doesn't weigh 80,000. The whole vehicle itself, 80,000. It's pretty dangerous when that happens. So what the runaway truck ramp is supposed to do is, when you are actively in runaway mode, aka flying down a mountain uncontrollably, you are supposed to use one of those runaway truck ramps. They are, I think, sand, sort of like, I don't know what exactly. They are gravel, kind of, or sand, and they slow you down. It's a nice design. And we've entered San Diego County. But we are going to be leaving San Diego County in a few moments and entering Imperial County. And goodbye, radio. Let's hope the the trailer doesn't get blown around by the wind and blown into me. I don't normally go this fast, by the way. Oh, here's where I got blown around drastically last time. Right around up here somewhere. Yeah, this corner up here, turning left, is where I got blown around drastically. I don't know why I've seen a lot of Florida plates around here recently. There's lots of Florida men around here. So the next right is the runaway truck ramp. Not here, but somewhere up the road here. And here is where I got blown around badly last time. Runaway truck ramp to the right. Yeah, so yeah, if your brakes aren't working, even if you're in a car, you take that road to the right and it slows you down. And there's some sort of tripwire in there as well that immediately, oh, it's deep gravel, that's what it is. That's gravel. Oh, somebody's actually used it, it looks like. That's not good. That over there, though, is, there's some sort of tripwire in there that when you make the runaway truck, no, when you enter the runaway truck ramp, there's a tripwire, and it immediately calls, if I'm not mistaken, it calls the paramedics, or not paramedics, the police or something. I don't know. It automatically calls somebody. Chevy, that's not a Spark, that's a Leaf. That's a Fit, my bad. Hello, Fit. I was going to say Chevy Spark broke down, but no, it's a Honda Fit. That's a weird vehicle to break down out here. Well, not a weird vehicle to break down, but... Or no, it's not a weird vehicle to break down specifically here, but it's a weird vehicle in general to break down. Fits are extremely reliable vehicles. They don't really break. Well, they do break, but not a lot, basically. Yes, Honda Fits, they break down from time to time. Every vehicle breaks down. Even the 1990 Toyota pickup breaks down. Even the Toyota Yaris breaks down. Even the Toyota Echo breaks down. Even the, you name it, it breaks down. Tesla, it breaks down. The cockroach of the EVs that never dies, the Nissan Leaf, it also breaks down. You name it, it will break down. 1924 Model A or something, yeah, it breaks down too. Ford F-150, 250, 350, 450, 550, 650, 750, they all break down. That Dodge passing me to the left also breaks down. So does that Chrysler and the Jeep. So it's not specifically a Fit thing, that's what I'm trying to say. The Mitsubishi Mirage, they break down too. Mitsubishi Outlander, Eclipse Cross, Outlander Sport, Lancer, Eclipse, period, just straight Eclipse, it all breaks down. By the way, did you see all these little fences here? I guess that's to stop the rocks from falling off the road, off the wall and onto the road. But it's a very nice scenery out here though, isn't it? There's like, we went from mountain to whatever this is so rapidly, it's insane. I like it. By the way, the other part of the freeway is somewhere to the left of me. It's like behind that mountain to the left. So last time I went down the hill, my top speed was, well, I don't know exactly. Supposedly, I may have gotten to 70 at one point, and then I had to put it into engine braking mode. Maybe not. I wanted to go faster than 65, which is the speed limit, I'll just say that. But with the air conditioner on, my top speed today was 65. So I lost 10 miles an hour by having the air conditioner on. Interesting. Either way, we are back down to 1,000 feet in elevation. Elevation, elevation indeed, oh yeah. We have 34 miles until we reach the word I forgot how to pronounce. Calico, Calicio, yeah, I don't know. California something. But I have 1.5 miles until I get off onto the highway that takes me to said city, town thing. Yeah, okay, 98. It's a nice F-150. It's in pretty good condition for its age. Oh, there we go. There's a Leaf. Question. No, nope, that's a Centro. Never mind. I thought that was a Leaf. The transmission on that Centro is going to be really, really warm. It has the same transmission as the Mirage. Found one that actually detuned the engine slightly on the CVT version of the Centro than the manual Centro, because apparently the CVT for this car is rated for a maximum of 120 horsepower. And the manual Centro made slightly more than that, but the CVT Centro actually is slightly less powerful, and it's 120. Speed limit 65 for the exit? Oh, it's not an exit. Well, never mind. I thought this was like a stoplight. In 32 miles, I will arrive. So far, the road has gotten worse. Sign says 33, Google says 32, so I don't know how many miles. Oh, it's one of these roads where it goes wee for miles. Or it can't work out if it wants to go up or down. It just is all over the place. Aw. So we lost 4 miles per gallon from being at the bottom to now. So the whole flooring it for a minute straight at 6,000 RPM, that did actually hurt the gas mileage. Dips. Closed in Calico. Use 8. Hello, intersection. So the 98 goes all the way back to the 8. So it starts here and goes literally all the way back, almost to Arizona. It's another Centro. Oh, that's a nice looking house to the right. It's like a mini house. I like it out here a lot more than the city, that's for sure. An hour 36 minutes ago, we were surrounded by thousands and thousands and thousands of cars. But now we're kind of on our own. I mean, we aren't truly on our own. There's 2 cars I can see in front of me and none behind me as of right this moment, but I'm sure within a few minutes I'll be passed again. Because that's just kind of how it is. I mean, I'm going slow, I get passed. 76 outside. I turned the air conditioner off. It's 82 in here. I had the air conditioner set to 80, and hopefully it just stays cool. That's my hope. Let lots of 72-degree air in for a moment. I just opened up all the windows. Close all the windows, please, as allowed. And I think that probably got us lots of degrees cooler. Because again, it's not that hot outside. It's only 70, what was it, 72? There's no reason for me to be so hot in here today, but it is what it is. Somewhere several miles to the right is the country of Mexico. Mexico, California. Nope, just Mexico. Here's a fun one. Most Americans think Mexico is pretty much as far south as you can go. It's not. You can go about 1,000 miles, or more actually, south. Like, from here, we can drive to Mexico City, but that's not it. We can drive all the way down to Panama, the country of Panama. AKA almost to South America. We can drive to the Panama Canal. Like, here, I'll Google it. Oh, I can't Google it. I don't have internet. We can drive to the Panama Canal from here. You can drive to the Panama Canal from Fairbanks, Alaska, or Tuktoyaktuk, Canada. Tuktoyaktuk, by the way, is along the Arctic Ocean, the Barefoot Sea, or Barefoot Sea. I just find that so fascinating. Like, in my mind, Northern America, you just can't drive it all south of like Tijuana. Tijuana is like as far south as you can go, but no, not even close. There's a biker up the road here. I would like to go the wrong way down the road to give them space. That's precisely what I'm going to do, because if I was a biker, that's what I would want. There, we are between the two lines. There. I wasn't over the line, I was just on the line, which I think is legal. But then again, we aren't overtaking, we're just trying to not startle someone. Personally, I would prefer somebody to go further over than I did, but you aren't allowed to go further over. So, I do what I can, even if it wasn't that good. Hello, blind intersection. Well, not blind, but it's on a corner. Can I drive without my hands, or is the car going to just go places I don't want it? I guess it's going places I don't want it. Right? Let's try that again. Yeah, the road is tilted to the right, so it just follows the road. Oh well. I'm getting another call. Oh, no I'm not. I just don't have internet, so the music quit. It's not even a music, it's a video. Head of the snake. By the way, I am going onto the white line or maybe slightly over the white line when there's oncoming cars, because more room between me and another vehicle, which, well, is heavy. You know, you don't want to like hit it. A Leaf, okay, that's not too bad. But I'm not saying a Nissan Leaf. I'm saying an actual Leaf from a plant. That's not bad, but I prefer not to run into a object called a vehicle at 55 miles an hour while they travel at 65 miles an hour. I don't like this little blind hill here. Good, we are good. Actually, it's getting pretty warm. I guess I'll just leave the air conditioner on.
Drop it. 6. Straight up.
That's it, now what?
That's a close overtake.
Now you just put the cover on. So now
That's a really close overtake.
create a scale. All the water that comes into the tank will be deactivated from being able to pull stains and scales on.
Are you ready to take questions from the class? How often will I need to scrub the toilet?
Never.
How many do you need for each toilet?
One crazy clean per toilet.
Can you describe crazy clean in only 3 words?
Imagine chemical-free effortless.
Is it safe for my cats and dogs?
Yes, absolutely.
Can you explain the science in 1 sentence?
Hydro.
What's that? A Toyota? No, I have no idea. That's a Mexico car. I have no idea what that was. The music certainly doesn't like working, does it? So in Cali, oh, there's like a little park to the left. It got like a park sign. That's neat. Or a recreation area. I don't know what that was. In Cali, something Caliexio, Calimente, Califia. I don't remember. Caliico. Yeah. Whatever it is, I'll see if they have a Walmart. No, not a Walmart. Maybe a McDonald's. Well, I want something. I need to get something to, I don't know. Maybe I don't need to do anything. I need to go to the bathroom, so probably Walmart would work. Or if I go to McDonald's, I'll get a mocha, nice mocha. I kind of want one. I don't know. Does an iced mocha sound good to you? To me, it does. I guess it highly depends if you're a coffee drinker. If you are, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. If you aren't a coffee drinker, that sounds like a bad idea. I should go and get my eyeballs tested again. Well, I don't think these glasses are quite as clear as they were when I got them 3 years ago, or 4 years ago. Oh, we're in the Yaha Desert or something. I don't think the glasses are quite as clear as they were when I got them, but to be completely fair, my eyeballs, without the glasses, they seem like they were before. But with the glasses on, don't get me wrong, everything is a lot clearer, but with the glasses on, it seems less clear as it was before. I'm pretty sure it's because I've scratched the glasses up horribly over, well, let's see, 17, 18, 19, like 2, maybe 3 years. Yeah. Like, I've dropped the vice grip on it once, got a nice scratch in it there. I've dropped it in the dirt so many times I couldn't count. If I could count, or if I got $1 per every time I dropped it in the dirt, I could probably afford a pass to Disneyland for a year. Yeah. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, they are beat up. I need new glasses, eventually. I did get some glasses from a place called Zenny. Oh, Highway 90, what? Tom's Hay Farm? I don't know what that is. I did actually get myself some new glasses a while ago. Actually, probably almost 2 years ago. About when I got these glasses, I got another pair. They're prescription, by the way. The other pair has a problem. Well, no. I have a problem with them. They don't have a problem at all. They are how they are supposed to be. The lenses on them are small. Well, no, the lenses on them are the size of normal glasses. The lenses on my current glasses, the ones that I've had for, well, as long as I've ever had glasses, they are rather large, all right? So going from extremely large lenses to these tiny little ones that are just about the size of my eyeballs are really hard. They give me headaches. Sure, they are the right prescription. Sure, they are extremely clear. Sure, they are brand new. Sure, they have no scratches. Sure, they fit me fine. But they're too small. Not the frame. We just passed the river. What river is that? I don't know. But no, the glasses, they're perfect. Well, I still have solar panels to the left. That's neat. I wonder how much power that generates. Probably enough to power a Nissan Leaf. I wonder if I could ask them solar panel questions. Probably not. But what was I saying again? Let me move back to the right. Is that a Porsche? No, that's a Ford. No, that's a Porsche. No, that's a Honda. Okay. What I was saying, though, is the glasses, the lenses themselves are too small. It's the right prescription for me, it's just too small. I don't know why, I feel like my voice is a bit harsh. Like, it almost sounds mean in a way, like, or like, I'm very tense. Does my voice sound very tense all the time? Or like, I don't know what the word is. It just seems like it from hearing me talk. A weird looking F-150 that I just passed that was parked. Not the one that was driving, but an actually parked one. But I feel like my voice is just always tense. Not nice and relaxed like this or something. Hi, this is a relaxed voice. Yeah. And no, I'm always like, hi, how are you? Maybe it's just me thinking I'm always like that. I don't know. All right, Jeep, have a good day. Maybe. They might pass. Oh yeah, they are. Are all Jeeps four-wheel drive or are some of them two-wheel drive? I don't know. I have 7 miles until I get to Cali, I don't know. Something. I have 7 miles until something indeed. I like this road. It's nice. It's not lots of up and downs, like Highway 95 through Arizona. Or Highway 60 in California. I guess those highways have like floods, so it's like, oh, 6% uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill. You're never flat, just, oh, 3,000 uphill. Oh, now we're at the top of the hill. Nope, now we're going down the hill. Now we're flat. Oh, now we're going uphill again. Like that rapidly, just for miles and miles and miles. It's like moderately annoying. Or maybe the road finds me annoying. That's probably what it is. From the look of Caliexo or Caliente or Calixo or whatever it's called, it doesn't look like it's going to have a Walmart or a McDonald's, sadly. I wonder, can I honk the car from my key fob? No, I cannot. I just pressed those buttons a bunch of times and it did nothing. I was hoping I could honk the car. Like, when I'm at a light, I feel like the pressing of a horn is just slightly too long, and it just sounds mean. And I'd want it to sound nice. And I was thinking, oh, if I could just do that little lock chirp, you know, when you lock the car, it goes beep. That would be perfect. It'd just be like, beep. The light's red, or my bad, the light's green. But no, I can't. Clock around. Nice. Nissan Rogue. No, what is that? A Hyundai. Is that a Santa Fe or something? I don't know. Oh, I got my wipers better. Oh, you don't know what happened. My wipers stopped working for no apparent reason today. Not the wiper motor or anything like that, not the stock. I mean the wiper blade. It stopped working for no apparent reason. I went and wiped it off, didn't find much gunk on it. And guess what? It started working. Just like that. Yeah, I did nothing to it. Oh, you find that odd? Well, yeah, I do as well. Hey, Mini Cooper! No, that's not a Cooper. That's a Volkswagen Beetle. I am getting all of these cars wrong. Yikes. Warning! Contaminated soil. Contaminated soil out here, huh? Well, that's not good. Why is it contaminated? Oh, get to the right. We got a light bulb up here. Hello, light bulb. I have no idea what speed limit is where we are. I think it's still 65, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't feel like 65. It feels like it should be like 45. But Google says 65, and I haven't seen any signs saying otherwise. So I see the Mexico border to the right. Peanuts. Nice. Oh, here's a fun story. Oh, 40 miles an hour now. Up ahead. I've actually overtaken somebody on a 2-lane road once before. Well, that's my story. That's literally it. Is it impressive? No. Did I do it once? Yeah. Does that mean I'm a big boy? No, not really. Elevation 3, just flat out 3. You might as well just say 0. I mean, you really should. 0 is more impressive. All right. Well, welcome to downtown I don't know. Welcome to Caliexo, the international gateway city. Fancy. Oh, some nice artwork they did there to the right. That's actually properly good graffiti. Wow. Are these like video game characters? I don't know, but that's awesome. I like it. I guess we're like a school or something around here, aren't we? $4.49 a gallon. Yikes. Well, I guess that means we're in California, doesn't it? There's Jack in the Box. Here, let's turn the air conditioner off. The reason why is, well, let's turn it fully off. The reason I turned the air conditioner off, by the way, is because we are in a town and accelerating, decelerating lots of times with the air conditioner on uses a lot more fuel than without air conditioner, and really I don't think I need air conditioner on anymore. I really don't think so. I want to do Google Maps. Google Maps is saying no. Not Google Maps. I want to Google something. Specifically, where is McDonald's? There definitely is no In-N-Out Burger in this town, that's for sure. That is copyrighted music. This Google Maps entirely is frozen. Can I please just route to McDonald's?
There's a McDonald's 3.7 miles away. Want to navigate there?
Oh. I'm allowed to cross into a bike lane to turn right. I'm like 98% sure that's allowed. Carl Jr., food for less, turning signals. Honda Fit, nice. Oh, what have I got myself into here? Goodbye MPG, we're at 62 right now. Well, this is Cali something. We're in California. Will we find any foreign cars here? I think we might. That would be neat. I could go to a Taco Bell, which is behind me, but I just specifically want a coffee. Is that a stop sign? I am not positive that it's a stop sign. Oh, it is a stop sign. So do I turn left here? No, I have a mile until I turn left. Do you see me, semi? Yes, you do. Awesome! I wonder what gas mileage we'll get going around Cali, whatever. Oh, Old DeVille to the left, Cadillac. Nice. I'm not signaling because I'm not changing. Oh, I guess I did change streets. Well, there's literally nowhere for me to go. I don't know if I'm supposed to change signal or use my signals there or not. No, there's a stop sign here. All right. Let's see. So, do I turn? Well, what am I supposed to do exactly here? Am I supposed to go straight through Calicchio, or oh, there's people running. Do I go that way? To the right? I don't know. There's a parking lot here. I guess I should go into the parking lot and through the parking lot and then make a U-turn. Holy traffic! This is... I thought we were in a tiny little town, but it feels like Los Angeles here. So I go out of parking lot and scrape the bottom of the car. And I pull up to here. And we go precisely nowhere because the whole road is closed. I don't know. It's in sight. I feel like, well, I can't back up, everyone's behind me. I was going to say, I feel like I might end up doing a little backlight myself up and turn, but what is going on in Calicchio today? Oh, Kia made it. Good job, Kia. The problem is, down the road to the... Oh. But I can't... I'm trying to get to McDonald's. I've never been here before.
You can cross there. They're giving you the chance to go down there. You're gonna go to the left.
Oh, okay. I'll try it. I guess that is what I'm supposed to do, isn't it? Because there is nobody coming. And then I just go into the middle. Huh. Calicchio is extremely busy. Or Caliente, or I don't know what city this is. What is going on? I have absolutely no idea. I guess I go into McDonald's like that, and I turn. Oh, I can't go that way. I have to go that way. No, I can't. This is... Okay. Look at the traffic jam to the right. Oh, this is absurd. Is this an everyday thing here in Caliente? I don't feel like it is. I feel like this is like a unique situation.